when there is problems, challenges, or adversity. You don't compound the problems. So I called a small team of young men, him, Obiora Abriabomo, who was also more like a chief of staff in the ministry, who ended up becoming the current statistician general of Anambra State. Another young man who was working for me in Ansipa as the head of public-private partnerships. Today, he runs the Enugu SME agency and also the special advisor to the governor for digital economy. We also brought in a few of the young people in my office. We sat down and we said we must provide solutions to this situation. And 3 days later, at Executive Council session, we submitted what will become the Anambra State Economic Stimulus Package. 22 policy actions recommended across 4 areas. So anybody who was in Anambra at the time when you heard wheelbarrow tax was suspended, some of these small taxes suspended in the market, that was the document. Do you remember some things like choose your project, community project? That was the document. Do you remember this social investment program, Empower, school feeding program? All of these initiatives, all of those were the policy actions that we said government needs to focus on these areas to address the economic hardship so that you can stabilize things and then start charting a road to growth. I believe, Governor Obiano, you may ask him, but I believe that the challenges we overcame and that document, the innovation around delivering that document and presenting it to the Anambra State Executive Council, all the commissioners, everybody, and there were maybe 1 or 2 questions, 3 questions, and it was approved. I have a feeling that was the day the governor was convinced that a young man can do this, or a young person can do this job as Commissioner Economic Planning
and deliver.
So we kept moving, but it wasn't without challenges. Every day there was one person, you will hear this. They said this person is looking for this job, or someone wants to be made commissioner. They said this person has carried money and are asking for this. Well, for me, it was just a lesson of the best type of politics, my brother. Is the politics of hard work. You will hear this, you will hear that. They will say she did this, he did that, she wants this, she wants that. All of that thing is insignificant if you just say, what is the objective? They say the objective is to deliver on this role, Abi. Work hard, leave the rest to God. And that's what we did.